Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Refuge from Narcissism, and this refugee video is sponsored by contribution from Gabriella, and she sent me a general donation, which I will use on the latest Pitidiot story. And this has some video attached to it and a story. So here we go. This is a good one. This is a good one. Pitbull attacks for third time. Neighbors call for dog to be euthanized. Third pitbull attack. Same dog.
A dog with a history of attacking and biting has done it again. This time, an 8-year-old girl was bit multiple times right outside her home in Martinez.
The latest attack has residents demanding action to keep the neighborhood safe. KTVU investigative reporter Brooks Giroux joins us now after questioning Contra Costa Animal Services. Brooks.
Well, a pit bull named Spot was put on the potentially...
Spot. It's always these innocuous, cutesy names. Oh, Spot, Dick, Jane, and Spot. Okay, well, you know what? In the Dick and Jane books, Spot never ate Jane. Okay, and then mauled Dick's face.
dangerous animal list in October. That came after we reported a woman was the victim of an unprovoked attack on the same street. The owner was ordered to leash and muzzle the dog anytime it steps.
So this dog has already been on the news, on this channel, for other attacks. This has already been well publicized.
Foot outside, but it appears that didn't happen. We want to warn you, you may find some of the images and sounds in this story disturbing.
That little girl was on her swing, and that dog attacked her.
The cries for help came from 8-year-old Layla Silva. Her mother, startled, ran to the door.
I just freaked out. I wasn't afraid of the dog because my instinct was I don't even care at this point. I just want to get my dogs and my kid inside the house. And I didn't even know. I thought that he just bit her arm, and so we were taking care of it. And she said my back hurts, and we lifted up. We didn't even know that her whole back was attacked.
The neighbor's dog, a pit bull named Spot, became uncontrollable as Layla swung in her swing Monday afternoon.
And she said the dog just started pulling the lady like this, and the lady was yelling, "No, no, no."
Layla crouched down.
Another idiot who can't control their own dog. You got an 8-year-old playing on a swing in her own yard, and this is what you have to deal with. After this dog has already been on the news for attacking other people.
And tucked her head as the dog bit and scratched, causing these puncture wounds. Medics were able to treat her.
Yeah, Chihuahua will do that, right? Right?
I wanted to kill the dog.
And tucked her head as...
Because those are the kind of marks a Chihuahua leaves, right? That's what a Chihuahua will do to you too, right? That's what the Pitidiot will tell you.
The dog bit and scratched, causing these puncture wounds. Medics were able to treat her.
I wanted to kill the dog. Like I was so...
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Angry.
It's a travesty. I mean, it shouldn't have never happened.
Many who live on Saxon Street in Martinez feel that way, a place where
Look at this dump. Look at this dump. What a shock. What a shock. A dangerous pit bull is coming out of a house that looks like that. What a shock.
teen kids like to play, a place where Spot has attacked before.
I felt like the dog was trying to eat me.
Another neighbor was bit and tackled.
So that neighbor still has the scars from the last attack. And this dog is still running around.
In her driveway last October, and records show Spot also attacked a homeless man in August. Under Contra Costa County's animal ordinance, Spot was designated as a potentially dangerous animal. Potentially dangerous after the second one. Only potentially dangerous. What do you have to do? What do you have to do to be actually dangerous? Maybe if the dog posted some fucked up shit on Twitter or YouTube, maybe then he'd be deemed dangerous. I don't know. Maybe if the pit bull was wearing a MAGA hat, then it would have been a dangerous pit bull. Maybe. I don't know. Animal and allowed to return. The owner's home is now marked with a sign, and the dog must be leashed and muzzled anytime it's outside.
What a shock a dangerous pit bull came out of that place. What a shock. I mean, if there was only some kind of clue that the owner was an irresponsible idiot. Gee,
How many bites have to occur before that dog is taken from its owners?
Well,
Wow. Captain Karen here. Captain Karen here doesn't seem very, gee, what a shock. What a shock. Karen's in charge. Karen's in charge. Well, thank God. You know, your kid's nearly killed. Okay, animal control won't do their job. But thank God. Okay, they're doing something about the patriarchy, and they got Karen Captain here to tell you why it's not their fault.
it's not a matter of how many bites. It's a matter of the circumstance of each bite.
In at least 2.
Doesn't matter how many times the dog bites. It's, you know, how bad the dog bites. Well, okay, if the homeless guy has got shit all over his arms, the other woman, the other neighbor still got scars and bite marks. Like, what did it have to do? Rip a throat out? Apparently.
Alleged biting incident, Spot was unprovoked. Still, under the county ordinance, the dog is not automatically put down.
That dog is holding us all hostage.
And the real failure.
No. The owner is holding you hostage along with animal control and Captain Karen. That's who's holding you hostage.
Here's animal control. In my opinion, they're not doing anything.
Do you
Exactly.
believe animal services failed in any way?
I do not.
Of course she doesn't. Of course she doesn't. It ain't on me. I'm Captain Karen. Okay, I'm Captain Karen. I'm a woman. I'm a woman and I'm a captain. Did you miss that? And I'm in charge of animal control. Did you miss all that? If it was a man in charge, I'm sure it would have been then. But, you know, we got the patriarchy to defeat. Okay? And to hell with these kids that this dog is biting. You know, I'm Captain Karen.
I believe that we failed in any way.
To know this happened before and now it happened again, whose fault is that?
I put that completely the onus on the owner. There are permit conditions in place with managing that animal.
Not on me. Not on me. I'm the authority. Okay, but it's on the owner. Even though we keep giving this dangerous animal back to this fucking owner, knowing how this owner lives, knowing the condition of his house. Okay? But it's all on the owner. It's not on me. Thanks, Captain Karen. Thanks. Okay? Whew. Thank God it's so... Don't you feel better? Don't you feel better now knowing that an 8-year-old girl was attacked in her own yard, the third victim, okay, that was seriously injured? But don't you feel better that it's a woman in charge, okay, and not that something's being done about the patriarchy? I know I do. I know I do. Okay, because we're not going to blame her. Of course not. It's Captain Karen. You got the patriarchy to defeat.
In this attack on little Layla, it's suspected Spot was never muzzled on his walk, a clear violation.
Well, no shit. No shit. How did the dog bite her if the dog was already mandated to be muzzled? What, did the dog take the muzzle off himself before he attacked her?
Could have been killed. Is it going to take a child being killed in this neighborhood before animal control will take and do the right thing?
At any time when an owner is shown that they are not going to follow the permit conditions, we have options around not renewing that permit.
The owner's already shown this twice, 2 other times. 2 other times, Captain Karen.
Do you think that'll happen in this case?
It's very hard to say at this time. We are still
Hard
in the
to
investigation.
say. Hard to say. The dog attacked the kid on its own in the kid's own property. Is just playing on her own swing. Okay, but it's hard. But Captain Karen says it's hard to say. I wonder why. I wonder why.
Process.
The dog has just been delivered to the county pound more than a day since the attack. It will be...
Look at the size of that fucking thing. Look at the size of that hellhound and this idiot dragging her along. Dragging it along.
Quarantined for now, all while the owner decides if he wants to surrender Spot.
Just take the...
Did you catch that? They're still putting it on. The owner gets to decide whether he wants to surrender this dangerous fucking mutant. The owner. If you don't think, okay, that these people hate you and these people are doing anything they can to destroy your safety and to destroy your society, I don't know what to tell you.
Dog and put the dog down, because it's not fair to us that we have to constantly worry about this.
I have contacted the owner several times to discuss this latest attack. I've received no responses, but Layla has received several handmade cards from all of her neighborhood friends wishing her to get well soon. Brooks Jarose, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
Hey, Brooks, did Heather Silva tell you that did the dog owner ever reach out to them personally and offer an apology or to check in on her condition?
The dog owner did apologize in this case and was very sorry and frustrated by yet another attack.
There you go. All right, Brooks.
Yeah, he's
appreciate
all
the report.
frustrated.
Thank you.
He's all frustrated, but it's up to him. Captain Karen says it's up to him, though, whether or not he wants to surrender the dog. I mean, imagine if that was your kid. Imagine if that was you. You have to live as a hostage on your own.
All right, the
block.
San Francisco 49ers will host the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday afternoon in the next round of the NFL playoffs. It is a 3:30 kickoff, and those ticket prices, they are rising. KTVU's Christina Rendon has a closer look at all the excitement brewing as the Niners do look to get back to the Super Bowl.
You know,
come Sunday, Levi Stadium should be under sunny skies.
We're ready.
Because it's a woman
We're
telling
ready.
me
It's going to be Niners all day.
It's Niners, Cowboys, an old divisional rivalry.
Idiots, man.
It is an old rivalry. Cowboys, 49ers. It's going to be a bash to the end.
Really the Cowboys, I mean, the fans themselves, you know, it's always that rivalry. Like, when we see them in a parking lot, we know.
It all makes for a much-anticipated matchup that has ticket prices climbing on the resale market. One of the cheapest prices on Ticketmaster.com is going for $475 in the nosebleeds.
It's going up to like almost $400 now, when usually those nosebleeds are like $70.
Thank you to Gabrielle for the contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching.
There's no more
Please leave any opinions
but now that we know who we're playing, it was like 400, 500, and those are minimum. Like we're looking at minimum prices. So they have jumped from one day to another. We're hoping that they go back down, but it's looking like they're headed more up.
Some of the most
or just make a contribution to the channel
seats
in
range
general.
anywhere from
Keep it supportive, growing, and successful,
to $10,000
because this
in
channel
the VIP
survives
sections.
100%
While most fans aren't dishing out that kind of cash, they are spending money at the team
store. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified
How long have you guys been married?
of all my video uploads.
I'm
Ollie Matthews.
Sorry,
this has been
girlfriend of
Refuge
Olivia Coco,
from
sorry.
Allison Cruz can't wait for kick.